Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Steve McCauley coming with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you pretty much the fastest egg hatching route in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Or not necessarily route, fastest egg hatching strategy. Um, I'm just going to go over a few things before I do this. As if you guys played Generation 6 games, Pokemon X and Y and Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you'll remember that there were, like, the fastest way to hatch eggs was pretty much go in circles. In Lumio City, if you went to the very center, you could put like a coin under your uh, D-pad to the left or to the right, and you just go in circles, and you'd hatch eggs that way. In Oros, there was that island. I forget what it was called, but it was where the second daycare was, where the battle tower was as well. So in this one, we don't. I think there's only one spot where it actually like goes in circles, and that's the Festival Plaza. But you can't hatch eggs there, so that's just not a feasible thing you can do. So, but there is a good way to do it here. I'm also going to go over a little bit over the breeding, just to make this go faster. For example, we have the Oval Charm. In this game, it's a little different. In the past games, you had to complete the regional dex. You had to own every single Pokemon in the regional dex to get the Oval Charm. In this game, it's a little different. You can get after you beat the Elite Four. I'll post a link to the video. I'll put it in the description. I'll also put an annotation on the screen so you guys can get the Oval Charm. What that does is it makes the eggs appear faster. If you guys see on the bottom right of the screen, there's a lady. She's the one who gives you the eggs, and I'll go over how you know when an egg's ready in a little bit. Another thing that you need to speed this up is Flame Body. The easiest way to get Flame Body, the way I did it, on this very same island, if you go to Route 8, you can catch Fletchinders there, and they have the ability Flame Body, so you keep the Fletchinder with you. It decreases the amount of steps you have to take to hatch the Pokemon. So, yeah, so just the Old Charm, and also Ditto. You can catch Ditto. What I did is I caught a Ditto, and I put on the GTS for another Ditto, so that it had another trainer ID, so that it also increases how fast the eggs come. So I highly suggest you guys do that as well. Here, you see I'm I'm right next to her. You see how she has her left arm across her chest, across her belly, and then her right hand is touching her chin. That means that the egg is ready. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this egg. So she can say yeah with the usual thing, and so we're gonna say yes, we want it. So now what we're going to do to hatch these eggs is we're going to come right down here into this area. And we're going to ride Tauros. I have mine set on my, I guess that might be the D-pad. It's not the D-circle, it's the D-pad. But now we're on them, and we're going to hold down B, and we're just going to do it in circles. And while we're not taking actual steps, it still counts. If you look, she's already got another egg ready, so it's a perfect spot because and we're right in front of her, so we see when an egg's ready. And that thing's just like the perfect size where we don't move anywhere, but we go in circles, which in the game's counting it as the steps required. So it's a very easy way. So you look, this egg already had some steps on it, but it's already ready to hatch. So very cool. It's a very fast way. I mean, you're right there in front of the Pokemon, or you're right there in front of her. You're right here. You're just going in circles. So the one thing is, it's not as mindless as in Gen 6, because you actually have to do it, but it's really easy. I guess it is just as mindless. It's just not. You actually have to be doing it in this one. So I'm going to show you one thing that's really cool. So you see there's another egg ready. So I'll tell you guys my party's full right now. So one really cool thing that they just added in general to this game, but it also applies to breeding, is when you have a full party and you get an egg, she'll still give it to you like this. And it'll say, where do you want to send the egg to? So what you can do is you can add it to your party, and we can send the Popplio that just hatched to the box, and it'll add it to the party. So we don't have to make trips back to the PC to deposit the Pokemon that we've hatched. So that's a very nice feature that they added in. I mean, it just added into the game in general. So we just come back here. We need to be right in the center. If you're not in the center, it'll say that there's not enough space to do it. So you want to get as close to the center as possible. And you're just going to go ride the Tauros. You don't have to hold down B. It does make it faster. You can I suppose you could also do it on foot. You might be able to do it on Mudsdale as well. But the fastest way is just get on Tauros, hold down B, and throw that the D circle in circles. Uh, so yeah, I mean it'll work with any kind of eggs. I mean there's no restriction what kind of eggs it could be, but having the Oval Charm and Flame Body will speed it up. So yeah, and then you just keep on talking to her. You send the hatched ones to the box, and you don't have to. Or if you want to just get a whole bunch of eggs, you can send the egg to the box as well. It doesn't really matter. So it's the best method. You're just right there. Very easy, just as mine was. It's just you actually have to be doing it. You can't just put a coin here this time. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you had any other suggestions, go ahead and leave them below so that the rest of us can read them to apply it to our breeding as well. But hope you guys learned something. Hope this method works well for you guys. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.